Hello, welcome everybody. This is the first ever Quiz Is Your Life. Woo! Quiz Is Your Life.
We're here. We're live. We're doing it.
I'm so excited. I'm joined by Jacob Rubin. Hello, Jacob Rubin. Hello.
Thanks for having me.
We are simul streaming on 2 different platforms. We have people checking us out on the FANVERSATION YouTube channel and the Super Trash TV Twitch channel. So hello to both channels.
To Super Trash TV, make sure you have a drink. I finished it, but you should go get one.
Today's Quiz Is Your Life is a very special first episode with a good friend who is, I think, one of the funniest people on TV, who you may know from Peacemaker, you may know from Schitts Creek, you may know from Perfect Harmony, you may know from Outsourced, or I know from The Magicians, the greatest of all the shows. I'm so excited, everybody. Welcome, Rizwan Manji. Hello, Riz.
Wait, I'm here. That was weird. I came and I left. That was a quick. That was a.
I think we both did it.
Guys. Yep. Too many people pushing buttons. I will stop pushing buttons. Hello, welcome. Are you excited?
I'm nervous.
Your life?
I'm nervous. I don't know why. Well, first of all, it's the first show, so I'm nervous about that. And then I'm nervous because I'm very scared that you're going to ask me a question that I don't know, and I'm going to feel really dumb. So there's that part of it.
Yeah, but I know that you love trivia, and so that's all that matters. Is that you're
I love trivia. That doesn't mean I'm good at it, because I think I have some friends here from my. We have a, because I have a trivia team, Gazpacho, which we've now changed to the Gazpacho Police, in honor of Marjorie Taylor Greene. But we have a trivia team, and we play. We were playing Monday nights at the Federal, and now we play at Pineapple Hill. And they'll tell you I am the weakest link on the trivia team. I'm sure they're gonna comment right now, but that's I just go to eat,
Right. Well, this whole game is catered towards you.
Oh, I'm even more scared.
Yeah, this is Quiz Is Your Life.
Quiz is my life.
is built around things that you like and have done and know about. So,
Awesome.
yeah, the humiliation at your failure
Humiliation
will
of
be
me not
monumentally
knowing
more.
what I have done in my own life is going to be fascinatingly humiliating. So let's go.
I'm so excited. We should go over the rules before we jump into our different rounds.
There's actual rules. Oh man.
Yeah, you know me,
Not
I
that
love
many.
rules. I love rules. Jacob, what are the rules?
The rules, we will ask you a question, and if you know the question, you'll tell us the answer.
Okay.
That's really it. Please don't use the internet to look up the answers. That's
Oh,
about it, right?
can I look at the comments that are coming in and get help?
Ideally, no. I don't know how we could keep you from doing that.
Right, we can't.
All right, I'm gonna get off these comments because I see my trivia buddies on here writing really rude comments, which I love it. Joseph Shabbat just wrote, "Who's that old guy? Doesn't look like the photo." So thank you.
Yeah.
There he is. Hey, Joseph, you're on camera. That's so funny.
Ridiculous.
And also,
I'm
really real quick,
go for it.
I know that because we're on Super Trash TV. Super Trash TV has we call them jaw rules. That's the main. So sorry, everyone. It's a joint production, so I will not be strictly using the term jaw rules this evening. Though I do want to address the people saying the whats, the people saying the what, the people telling me I need to take drinks. I apologize.
My mistake. I should have known better. We have both the rules and jaw rules here.
Right.
Basically,
it's a real fire
I'm going to ask a question, and you're going to answer it. That's it. That is the jaw rules. There we go. All right. So,
let's get into it.
Let's do this. You run the thing. Quiz is your life. I'm so excited.
Is my life. Okay.
All right. So this first round.
Yeah.
The first round. Round one is Quiz Riz Your Life. Every question in this round is going to relate to Rizwan Manji's various roles in film and TV.
I should have done some research. Okay, let's go.
I think you're going to do just fine. All right, question number one. What rock band performs the theme song to Peacemaker?
Wigwam! Wigwam. Yes, I knew it. I'm so happy I got one, right?
That's correct.
That correctly? Nice. I'm so old. I said it, right? I said it correctly. Yeah.
Okay, before we go any further, we need to talk about the opening number.
Oh, you don't even know how crazy this was. So for those of you who have watched The Peacemaker, I am in 2 episodes, okay? Which we shot during the we shot last year while in Canada while they had the strictest quarantine rules I think in the world. So in order for me to shoot there, I had to go to Vancouver, quarantine for 2 weeks, and then shoot my episode. And because I was not shooting like consecutively, I went in and I flew. I quarantined for 2 weeks, shot for a day, then flew back to LA, then did this all over again. Now, all of a sudden, I get this call saying, "Hey, Riz, we want you to be in the theme song for this." And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what? And like, so I flew to Vancouver, sat in a hotel room for 2 weeks to shoot this theme song that I was. And then when I got out of quarantine, I had like, I think 3 rehearsals with the choreographer Carissa, and it was just by myself because we were not allowed to be around other people. Like, you know what I mean? Like there was all these rules, and I just rehearsed by myself. We had one day where we all rehearsed together, and then then we shot it, and it was just like insanity. Like we didn't know what we were like. It all just came together, and honestly, it's kind of the best part of the show. I really do believe it's the best part of the show. Somebody's asking me, is it true Alan Tudyk was the stand-in for John Cena? Yes, because Alan Tudyk is married to our choreographer, and he is in Vancouver shooting a show. So he filled in because John was also shooting, right? So while John wasn't available, Alan was doing the stuff. And fun fact, my first pilot I ever did called Foreplay for ABC starred Alan Tudyk and me. So it was fun.
Did he remember you?
He totally remembered me, or he had to, because I was like, "Do you remember me?" And he's like, "Yes."
I have to ask you this because there's great debate in my household about what was the direction given to everyone for the dance number,
Yeah,
for their facial expression. What were you told to do? Because we argue every episode as to what they were told.
I have to remember, but I think that what I believe is that it might not have even been a specific note, but we were so, what the choreographer and James and everybody just was like, we need to fully commit to this. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is in it. And I think that sort of like, we are just seriously doing this made everybody just so like, they're just so, I don't know, they're so serious about it. And I'm like, we were just so fully committed to this thing. And that might have just been the note. Like, I think when people are like, take this seriously, this is a real thing. And we just did. Like, we weren't doing it as a parody. We were like, this is real. We're totally doing this. And so, yeah, there was that.
Okay.
Yeah. I watch the opening credits most days, almost every day. And everyone is playing completely straight-faced except, I'm blanking on his name. He played Augie Smith, the T-1000. Robert Patrick, is that it?
Yes.
He breaks. It's great.
I'm gonna send him a message. We're like, you were the only one, Robert.
That's so funny. All right, let's keep going with the quiz. Question number two. You appeared in the 2007 film Transformers. What planet are the Transformers from?
I know this. This is so bad because I wasn't a Transformers person. I don't know how I ended up in this movie. I don't know. Wait, can I get help?
The help we got is
not
from
right.
Dawn.
Does not sound right at all.
Yeah,
this is. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm pretty sure this is wrong.
I
was going to use it, and I'm like, no, this can't be right.
That's so funny. This seems. How did you get into a Transformers movie?
This was one of my first big jobs. It was my first big job. And it was the first time ever that I got the job at the audition. That never happens.
Yeah.
I had auditioned for the casting director, and then they were like, okay, you have a callback with Michael Bay. And I went to this office building, and it was this like glass building where, I mean, like, not this glass office where I could see the like people who were auditioning for other parts, like I could see them through the window. And then I went in, and he's like, yeah, so let's do this. I just wanted to see you. And he just gave me the part. It was really strange.
That's amazing.
It was really strange. And then I flew to New Mexico and ate at an Applebee's and then shot.
Shout out to Applebee's.
I know somebody's yelling at me. Jacked Cunningham is saying, please, Rizwan, they've been around for like 40 years. Oh my God, now you got to tell me the answer.
The answer.
Right,
here we go. Big reveal. Of course. Cybertron.
Sure.
I'm making this more difficult for myself than I am because I'm like, there's a special answer to this. And of course, I know Cybertron. Oh my God, I'm dumb. Sorry, Jacked Cunningham. I've disappointed you. Did you guys all know this?
Joseph knew it.
Joseph also got it wrong. He said Well, he might have. He said Cybertron, but I think he meant Cybertron.
All right. Next question.
Oh, now I'm scared. 1-1-1. Oh,
you appeared in the 2013 film The Wolf of Wall Street, which didn't win any Oscars, but did set a new Guinness World Record for what?
Well, I think I'm probably part of this record because I actually said it a lot of times in this movie. The F word was said a record amount of time. Am I correct?
Jacob, is he correct?
I'll give it to you. It's more broad than that. It's just swearing in general.
Oh, is it really?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I definitely thought it was specifically for the F word.
I thought it was just the F word.
There's a list for that too. That could also be true, which is another reason why I'm giving you the point. However, I have 2 movies have come out. No, that's not true because specifically for the F word, because prior to, and we can swear on this stream, right? Yeah. What
Yeah.
do you think? Okay, cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Prior
My
to
13-year-old
your
that's
kids?
watching, turn your volume down. I'm kidding.
I was like, are your kids here? No.
There was a documentary made about the word fuck, which holds, I think, held the record for a while. But then the Trailer Park Boys made a movie like 3 or 4 years ago that broke both records. So now that's the #1 in both categories.
Oh,
I see. Yeah. Riz, that's so funny because I literally just tweeted that Peacemaker is the most I think I've ever seen you.
That's the
use
most
F
I've
word.
ever individually said the F word. In unison with other people, it was definitely the Wolf of Wall Street. And what's funny about the Wolf of Wall Street is that I got cast and was in 2 scenes. One was just me by myself. I was pitching the stocks. And then another scene with me and Leonardo DiCaprio, where he gives me an award for like the best the best. My name was Khalil, and I got I was the #1 seller for that week or whatever. And humiliating as it is in a 3-hour movie, both of those scenes were cut from the movie. And now all you see is me like in every scene, just fuck. Like I was just literally yelling. And that's if you ever watch the movie, you're like, there's an Indian guy with 1970s glasses on, and all he's doing is saying the F word. And now that's all. So yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta rewatch this.
That's all.
All right, next question. On Schitt's Creek, what did Ray suggest as a wedding favor for David and Patrick's wedding?
I suggested a bunch, but I think the mouse pads.
Is that correct?
It's gotta be. Yes!
Yay!
Oh, that picture is so special.
You post this picture a lot, I feel like.
I love this photo also because this is how Schitt's Creek worked, right? Like it's a show that was shot in Canada, and you know that photo that the photo of me on all the park benches and all the business cards and stuff. That was a photo. I had not even met anybody by that point. I had just gotten cast, and they called me and they said, "Can you send us a photo of you?" And I sent them a bunch of heads. They were like, "No, we just want a photo of you like smiling, like just a real." So I was at Hugo's in North Hollywood with my friend Hoos, and he's like, "Fine, I'll just take a photo." He took the photo on my phone, and we were just like, "Okay, here's the photo." Like we just sent, and meanwhile, this photo now is everywhere. He had to sign releases for it. He's like, "I just took it on your phone," but he had to like literally like documents he had to sign to release his, because that photo is like everywhere. It's part of like, it was on travel brochures, and like it's on the Monopoly board. It's on Monopoly right now. So that photo that my friend took is on the Monopoly board.
Did your friend get paid for that photo?
I don't know. But the thing is, it was like a photo that he took on a cell phone, on my cell phone. So,
Did you get paid for that photo?
I got paid for being on the show, so I guess that was part of it.
I'll allow it. If it's on Monopoly now, you should be getting money for that.
At least Monopoly money.
Yeah, at least Monopoly money.
Oh my God, Monopoly.
Before we move on, I realized something I love this photo because it says a tiny little quirk about Ray, the character of Ray. He shot this green screen and wore a green shirt anyway. He just got lucky that it wasn't the same green.
That's possible. That's Riz being so dumb, and then they had to do something else. That's so funny.
That's really a really good point.
Really
Thank
funny.
you, Jacob. All right, next question. All right, Pickwick, your character on The Magicians, serves on the High Council of Fillory. What are the names of the 2 gods who created the land of Fillory? Come on, this really.
How many years ago?
I'm sure you say their name multiple times.
I'm sure I did. I'm gonna. This Jack Cunningham is about to yell at me again. I don't know. Bacchus? I don't know. Wasn't one played by I know the actor Dom Burgess played one of them. They were the brothers, right? The twins? Yes, and Dom Burgess played one of them. And he had horns. and he had like.
Yeah, Jack does not know this one, which is fair because that was my assumption. Am I the only one here who watched The Magicians religiously?
Yes.
I was on it. I just don't. It's been so. Oh my god. I hope Sarah Gamble's not here. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, you have to help me. Get me out of this.
All right, let's see it. The answer is Amber
Oh!
and Ember.
I knew it. And that's Dom. Dom Burgess is Ember. Oh god. I did a pilot with him too. So, there's that. He played my cousin. Dom Burgess played my cousin in a pilot for NBC. Everybody should know that. Short Indian guy. He's a very tall British white guy. So there's that.
Well,
yeah, I must admit I've never seen the show, but I did watch a few clips to like write this game, and it looks pretty good. You should watch it.
It's a very odd show. I'm embarrassed that I didn't know that because, of course, I've said their name 150 times.
Yep.
So there's that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pitch this show for anyone who likes sci-fi fantasy. It is actually really, really good. Not just because that's how Riz and I met was because of the show, but because I genuinely am a fan of the show. All right, let's move on to the next question. If we thought that one was hard, you appeared as Santa Claus in an episode of Late Night with Conan O'Brien in 2005.
Oh my god! Why are you doing this to me? This is so. And I know this.
Who was the band leader for the entirety of
my god! I know this. Why are you doing this to me? Oh my god! You know what? The thing is, I appeared 3 times on Late Night with Conan O'Brien as different people. Oh, somebody's helping me. Street Band. Yeah.
All right.
Hans Calder. See, Seamus Calder. Seamus Calder.
That is.
I mean,
are we
the
giving
E Street
that?
Band is the name of the band that he was in, but that's not the name of the guy.
Ah, Jacob wants the band leader. Do you know who leads the E Street Band?
No. I'm so embarrassed. Right, I'm never doing the show again, ever. Max Weinberg! I hate you. Jacob. You're the worst, Jacob.
I mean, he's a really important drummer in like rock history, I think. Bruce Springsteen.
And I know the name because, I watched Conan. I actually saw, before I was on the show, I went to a taping of Conan O'Brien, and actually Conan, I went to school in New York, so I actually saw on the Upper West Side, and I would see Conan walking around. And I just thought he was so funny. And then I got, cast. That was a really amazing, that outsourced Santa Claus, I thought was the funniest thing ever. It was on my reel for the longest time. And then I did an outsourced bar mitzvah. And then, I don't know what was the other, I did like 3 of them. I don't remember, but yeah, those were my first little gigs that I did in New York.
That's hilarious.
Now I'm scared of your questions. The thing is, my brain, I'm too old to remember everything. And Seamus, I'm disappointed in you. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Seamus.
All right. Speaking of outsourced, what professional wrestler appeared in exactly one episode of Outsourced?
I was just thinking about him. Oh my god. Oh god, why the most obscure thing ever?
I think that's how trivia works.
This is so bad.
I'm guessing, as you know, I don't play trivia.
Oh my god, can I text my friend Parv, because me and him did this thing together?
You may not phone a friend.
He was such a funny guy. He was like so big, and I was scared, and then they had him dressed up as me. He was playing me in like my co-star's dream of me beating him up. No, you're gonna have to help me, because Seamus is not coming through, and either is Jack Cunningham. The Great Khali! Oh, it was so funny. Yeah, they put a mustache on him. Oh my god. Guys, am I really doing really bad? What's my score?
Yeah, well, we don't have to get into numbers.
I mean, that is the end of round number 1.
I'm so competitive. I want to know why.
You're at 3 out of 7, but that's
okay.
hey,
3 out of 7. Okay,
Yeah.
I can catch up. I can catch up.
Yeah.
I can catch up. I need to have at least more than half, right? Yeah, that's so good.
Sure.
Sure. I
That seems like
intentionally
a good-
included this photo to bring it full circle because that's John Cena. So we know how tall Cena is, and think about how tall Khali.
Oh my god, that's it. You have. Oh, I didn't even realize. That's right.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so funny about
I-
Cena too. That oh my god, that's so funny. You know which other wrestler I've worked with? Do you have
Well,
that
I'd
as a
love to know this.
question?
No, I don't have that
No.
as a question, but I do love wrestling, so I'd love to hear this story.
Hulk Hogan and his daughter Brooke.
Oh,
So I was on a show called Damage Control, which was a show that came on after Punked on MTV, and it was a hidden camera show where we would punk college students, and their parents were in on it, and it was like a game show where they would guess what their kids would do, and I was one of the punkers, and I would go in and I would be there for 24 hours in this guy's this teenager's house, like as different characters, you know. So I did one was I had a pet store. One I was like we were a yuppie couple that wanted to paint this guy's house. And then the one that I did with Hulk Hogan was I played a paleontologist who had found a dinosaur egg in the backyard of this kid's house. And the storyline with Brooke was that I was this like sort of like gross professor who was hitting on his student, and Brooke Hogan was the paleontology student. And then Hulk Hogan comes in, he picks me up and he throws me into so this kid's coffee table, which was like an heirloom that we had replicated in the house, and he freaks because Hulk Hogan lifts me up and throws me into the coffee table. The coffee table shatters and he leaves, and this kid is like devastated because he doesn't know what's happening. Like I've just been like, you know, hurt, and the coffee table that is his heirloom is destroyed. And that's it. That was it. That was so I've worked with John Cena, the Great Khali, Hulk Hogan, his daughter Brooke. I have a wrestling background. Why am I not a wrestler? Oh, maybe because I'm 5'6".
Exclusively world champions. You don't work with anyone who's got a mid-tier belt.
I can't wait. That's next. We're going to see you on WWE.
That's it. I'm ready, guys.
Love it. All right. Shall we head into the next round? This is a round.
Oh, God.
Oh, Canada.
Joseph, you better be helping me on this. Joseph Shabbat, wherever you are, you better be helping me on.
Every question in this round will relate to your birthplace, known as America's hat. Never heard of that.
Oh, my God. It's America's hat.
I don't think that is correct, but I like it.
I won't know any of these. Okay, I'm a bad
I think you will know some. All right. What Canadian singer has won 24 Juno Awards more than any other individual? Who is it?
I know this. It has to be Celine Dion. It has to be. There's no way other than that. There's no way. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be very upset.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Riz, I hate to break it to you.
Oh no!
You're on the right track though, because Celine Dion does hold the record for the number of nominations, but she only has 20 awards.
This is not fair. Oh my God! Did Joseph know this? Did these Canadians?
Joseph did not answer.
I think
Anne Murray. Okay, she did a commercial for CIBC at one point. My mom worked there. I remember her. So yeah, didn't get it. Sorry. Sorry, Celine.
Okay. I love how confident you were. All right. What was the only war that pitted the United States and Canada against each other?
Really?
You know what's weird? I know this one. That's weird because I don't know anything. Oh.
Somebody helps. Seamus, War of 1812. There's Seamus.
Yeah. That is correct.
That is correct. Nicely done, Seamus.
Nicely done.
Yeah, they burned down the White House.
Keeping score for Seamus?
Joseph's answering the last question as Celine, so he got it wrong. Now he said Anne Murray.
Jacob, are you keeping score for Seamus?
Seamus has one. Seamus does not get it for the East Street Band, though. Seamus for the East Street Band.
I have a feeling that that Joseph's watching us delayed. and may need
I
to
think
refresh.
so. Possibly he's answering it all wrong. I mean, late.
Or he paused.
But he did put
paused and left
Celine,
again.
and then he put Anne Marie. So he got it wrong like me as well.
Seconds apart. though.
What
It's
year
hard to
did
tell.
you move to the US?
1993. I went to acting school in New York at AMDA. So I moved I moved to go to acting school, and the rest is history. And then I never went back. I mean, I've gone back to Canada. I've worked in Canada. My family lives in Canada, but I've been living here since 1993.
Okay.
Long time. Long time.
Joseph had an answer for that. I'm not sure.
Joseph,
if he's
you're
answering the trivia
so
question.
late. You're
Oh,
so
this
late.
might be answering what year you moved to the United States.
That's true.
Oh my god, that's too funny. That's too funny. That's too funny.
All right. Next question. Bob and Doug McKenzie, characters who originally appeared in sketches on SCTV, would later appear in commercials for what beer?
It's got to be Molson Canadian.
That is correct.
I don't drink, guys. I got the alcohol question correctly. I do not drink. And I got the alcohol question.
Yeah, but it's.
Well, I assume that while you were living in Canada, you did have television.
Yes.
There were commercials.
Right.
I'm sure I also went to history class and didn't remember the War of 1812. So there's also that part of it, Jacob.
I think I would wager that of all the people, everyone that we'll have on the show, everyone that I know personally definitely knows less about the War of 1812 than they do about Rick Moranis'
About Molson Canadian. That's funny.
He's a trip.
The bat was another possibility. You're right, Jack Cunningham. That was another choice, but I think I knew it was Molson.
I will say anyone who is watching on Super Trash TV on Twitch should be drinking because we brought up beer.
Molson.
That's true. Yeah.
Right? That's how that works. I know how that works.
I got one more point, guys.
Nice. All right. The American fast food chain KFC is known by what three letters in Quebec?
Oh, Kentucky. It's got to be P. What's fried? KFP? It's not F, right?
I will not be helping.
Well, it's got to be KFC. Why would they change the letters? Okay, I think it's got to be.
I'll say this. It'd be a pretty weird question if the answer was KFC.
It would be so funny.
It'd be a trick. Okay, so then the only thing I know is that chicken is pouille. And Joseph's going to laugh at me. Is it pouille? Oh, he's telling me FLQ.
I don't trust Joseph sometimes.
But why? How would that be? It wasn't Pouillet de Kentucky would be PDK. PDK is my answer.
PDK?
Even though he's
going with Don. The answer is PFK.
I said FPK first. I just didn't say it in the right order. I did. Because I said it was Pouillet. I think I should get this one because I looked at these answers that were wrong, but I did say FPK, and I didn't have to say it in the right order. You just said which three letters, correct?
That's
true.
He
got me. He got me on that one.
He did.
Give it to him. Thanks.
Yeah, everyone in the chat agrees.
And a point. No, that's got. I did say those three letters. I did. Jacob, I'm sorry. I'm taking that point.
You know, you're up to 5. I've given you your 5th.
Yeah. Out of how many questions? How many questions?
This is the third. This is the 8th question.
Oh, that's great.
This is the 9th question. I think even
okay. All right, we're still there. We're still there. We're keeping up. We're keeping up. He has a family. Oh my gosh, Seamus is really funny.
All right.
Okay.
I'm very excited about this question, and you're gonna know why. What animal is this?
Oh my god. It's a really scary cat.
It is the cutest cat in the world, obviously.
Oh my god. It's Canadian. So what is this? A badger?
I don't know. But Seamus says that you know Canada more than your own career. I think that's fair.
Is this a badger? Is this I don't know what this is. What is this?
It's obviously an adorable cat that I would cuddle with.
Okay, Jacob, take us out of his misery.
Jacob, what is
now.
this?
This is
It
scary.
is the
Canada
Canada
Lynx.
Lynx.
I would have never known that.
He's
No.
a little baby.
No.
Yeah, they
No.
are mostly northern, but they are apparently are all over the place. These things are like raccoons. They're like natural. They're not like you look at this thing and you're like, oh, this looks like something you might see in a zoo, something endangered. No, they're like pigeons. They're like squirrels. They're in everybody's trash cans.
Oh my god. Yeah.
This seems like something I would move to Canada just to adopt.
I'm scared.
Seamus asks, are lynx unique to Canada?
They
Jacob?
are not. Lynx appear in several different systems, several different ecosystems. But this is the one specifically, this particular. Here, I'll go back to the other picture's a better picture. This particular shade, this particular color is unique too.
It looks really mean.
It looks so cute.
I'm scared.
Riz, would you adopt a Canadian lynx?
You know what? I think you know this. Animals love me. They love me.
Yeah.
I am severely allergic to animals.
That does not answer my question.
So I would want to adopt, but I would be scared for myself and my daughter, who's also allergic.
Ugh.
I know.
You guys should get over
We
that.
really wanted to get a dog during quarantine, but it was just not going to work. Even the hypoallergenic ones, me and my daughter, we break out. So,
but that's the whole point. They're not supposed to trick or anything. They still break through.
Yes. So it's there's also saliva, which
yeah,
which is how we found out that my daughter was allergic, because she let a dog lick her at the park, and then basically we had an event that night. We had a babysitter, and the babysitter showed up, and she had an entirely red, blown up face because she had let the dog lick her face, and that's how we found out that she was allergic.
I'm trying not to laugh, but that is very funny.
And then she's like, I'm fine. I'm fine. You can go. I'm like, no, you're not fine. That's not fine.
All right. Next question. What Canadian Football League team has won the most Grey Cups?
The Calgary Stampeders.
You're asking me like I understood.
I don't know.
Question.
That's probably
Jacob,
the only thing I know.
What do you got for us?
Toronto Argonauts. Okay, well, at least I came up with a team. Did I at least came up with a team that was correct, or do they not even play?
No, that's the Stampeders is a team.
Oh, good.
Hey, Riz,
I did come up with a team.
Just for the audience, could you tell us what city in Canada you're from?
I was born in Toronto, but I was raised in Calgary, so. You, Jacob, I spent more time in Calgary than I did in Toronto.
Wow.
So I know where you were going with that, but I was raised in Calgary. So.
Well, someone needs to fix your Wikipedia entry because it just says.
That is the funniest and meanest thing ever, Jacob, and I appreciate it. Dawn in the chat asks a very important question. Is a Grey Cup a good thing to win?
Yeah, it's a Super Bowl for the CFL, basically.
Oh,
yeah,
cool. That's a big deal then.
Also, oh my God, Jacob! They said you lose a point for 1 point. You lose 1 point for a failed dunk. So I agree.
All right, I'll take that. I'll write that down. All right, but me and Seamus are sharing.
I loved it.
So Seamus loses the point too.
All right.
I do have one quick. I have one quick Canada CFL related question. So as I was doing research, I was like, okay, I'll do a Canadian sports. I was poking around. So I Googled Canadian athletes, and one of them that came up was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Because he played one season for the CFL.
Yes.
He's from he was actually born in Hayward, California, near where I'm from. So
I recently just read this. That's true. I recently just read this as well.
Do you claim him as Canadian because of this?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Yes.
That's good.
Another wrestler will take it.
I love that. All right, next question. What Canadian rock band has so few female fans that some in the fandom have named them unicorns?
Nickelback.
Are they Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Final answer?
That is not correct.
I think so.
Seamus.
Gosh. Oh God. Listen to Seamus.
But I like the guess of I'll give Seamus a point for that. I like the guess of BNL.
That actually would have been good.
Oh, Rush. Poor Rush.
Yeah, I
give
occasionally
shout out to Pizza a point just for being clever.
All right, cleverness points.
Yeah,
that's not a tally mark; it's a question mark. There we go.
we need to have a score rundown. What do I have? What does Seamus have? What does shout out? Like, we just need to know where I am in this game.
That does.
Jacob, just so you know, during trivia that Riz and his team play, they also need to know everyone's score every 2 minutes.
Well, you know what? We win, so.
So right now, Riz, you're sitting at 5 because I think you got any right.
No, I haven't gotten a single question since. Oh my God.
No, because you didn't know the links. You didn't know Rush. You didn't know Anne Murray.
I didn't. Thank you, Jacob.
No problem.
I get a point for your fail dunk. Don't I get a
Yeah. So I'm sitting. So you're sitting at 5. Seamus is sitting at 2, and I'm sitting at -1 because I didn't know you.
-1. Okay. All right. That's okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right. Let's
also,
move
Nickelback
on to the
definitely has
next
more female
round.
fans than
I'm sure.
Rush.
Nickelback. All right.
This
is round number 3. Filmed in front of a live studio audience. Every question in this round relates
maybe I'll
to
do better with this.
Personal interest, classic American sitcoms.
Maybe.
I want to clarify that these relate to your interest of classic sitcoms.
I know this.
Specifically ones that you would know.
I know this.
What sitcom followed the Golden Girls and featured most of the cast?
I know this. Golden Palace. And Don Cheadle was in it. Cheech Marin, right, was in it. And the only one that didn't show up was B. Arthur, because she was done. I don't know who the kid is, but I actually watched the show and I liked it, and then it got canceled. And oh my God, it was she died. Sad. Yeah. But anyways, Golden Girls. Betty White, national treasure.
Yep. There's a question in the chat asking if it was a spinoff. I believe it is a spinoff.
It is like basically what happens is that they end up opening like a hotel, is it a bed and breakfast? That the 3 of them run, and then Don Cheadle's the hotel manager, and Cheech Marin is the did somebody write? Is that actually? That's not true. The kid was actually Dominic Burgess. That cannot be true. That cannot be true. Anyway, yeah. So,
yeah.
I know way too much about that show. Clearly more than shows that I'm on.
I love that. I think that's wonderful.
I know you're lying, Seamus. Come on. Give me some credit.
All right.
I can't believe it only lasted 1 season, considering like just the removal of B. Arthur is all they needed to make the show.
I think what happened was that people get stuck with it. Like as soon as you have cast changes like that, people just love of certain chemistry, and that chemistry is gone, right? So it's hard.
Let's go ahead and get to the next one.
All right. On Three's Company, what was the profession of Larry Dallas, Jack's best friend?
Well, I have to say he lied about being a photographer for Playboy. He lied about doing a lot. He was a doctor. He was a surgeon. But what he actually was a used car salesman. Guys, I'm going to catch up right now. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby.
It sounds like he was very similar to Ray, because Ray was all of
Ray
was a photographer.
Ray actually did those things, not well, but he did do those things.
But he did do them.
Larry did not do any of those things. It was just to pick up girls. It was
so Ray is what Larry aspired to be.
That's it. It's the natural progression. Larry, Ray Butani. That's how we go in progression.
Yeah.
Also, this was the only picture I could find of him in a car or near a car.
I love
it. So funny.
I love it.
Seamus
You never saw him actually do any used car sale. Well, maybe. Not really.
I did find, I Googled Larry Dallas used cars, and you could buy a shirt that advertises his dealership, but there's no pictures of him or any of that. I guess you never go to the workplace.
No, you never go there. It was a multicam. That would have been hard.
All right, next question. On the show Cheers, there's a restaurant above Cheers called Melville's. What kind of cuisine do they serve?
I do know this. Seafood. That's the only thing I can think of. It's either Italian or seafood, and I'm going with seafood.
The answer is seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. That was good. That was a guess, and that was good.
You're so far killing this round.
That was good. Come on, guys. That was good. Yep.
Nice. Joseph got it as well. Amazing. All right.
And Joseph seems to be better timing. He's not giving it like 20 minutes later.
He's not doing it in the next question. Awesome. All right. Okay. What 1974 sitcom was the first American spinoff to spin off from another spinoff?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know because there's a couple answers here, right? So what I'm gonna go with as my answer is Happy Days had a spin-off of Mork and Mindy, which was which was a weird episode of Happy Days. But I think Laverne and Shirley was a spin-off of Mork and Mindy. No, that doesn't sound right. I think Laverne and Shirley were on Happy Days. The other option is but the Jeffersons were on All in the Family. Was there a spin-off of Jeffersons? I'm going to go with Laverne and Shirley.
All right. Jacob, what do we got?
He's saying Good Times. It's possible. You're right. It could be Good Times.
So Seamus got this one.
It's Good Times.
It was a spinoff. But Laverne and Shirley was the second one. Laverne and Shirley was 2 years later. So it's still pretty impressive that you pulled that one out.
But yeah, you're right. And I had All in the Family. I just had the wrong spinoff, which was Maude and not Jeffersons. That was hard. Jacob. I commend you on that. That was good.
I'm very pleased with that question.
Joseph said Laverne and Shirley right now and gave the wrong answer. Late. I'm still happy with that I got that far with it. But anyway,
I'm impressed with your ability to tell us two different spin-off streams.
I got both. I got the original source material. I just couldn't figure out how to get to Good Times. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, Happy Days and All in the Family are the two that have like birthed through like their family tree. They're like the big two that like so many, and then things getting rebooted, and then they did just like another live All in the Family or something like a year ago.
It was so good. Clear your cache, Riz. Why is he saying that?
No, I think he needs to clear his cache.
Because I am seeing what you guys are showing me. So
right. All right. Next up. What is the last name for the family on Dinosaurs? I do appreciate that the theme is classic American sitcoms, and Jacob went 90s.
I don't even know this show.
What?
I don't know the show.
You don't remember Dinosaurs?
Did it ever play in Canada?
You were in the US when it aired.
It was in the early 90s, or was it? This looks like.
So this show aired on TGIF, on ABC in the mid 90s. Am I right on the years?
Yeah, I think I might have. It definitely was airing after you had moved, because without getting it, it started in 92. I think
nobody. Seamus, Jack Cunningham, Joseph. Nobody wants to help me here. Somebody
Don
saying
says
Mr.
Dinosaur.
The whole show's on Disney Plus. There's no reason that not everyone is binging it every day.
I mean, Here's why we're not, because I have very fond memories of this show, and I will not watch it to get those destroyed. There's
Okay,
so
I'm
many
gonna
things
make
that I
a
went
guess.
back on Disney Plus. Yeah, go for it.
I don't even know what to say. Like
All right, I
Rockford,
think
Rocks. I don't know. I have no idea. This is literally
Jacob.
bad. Sinclair.
yeah, it's a joke about the gas company.
That's so funny. Dinosaur Sinclair. I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
I would have never gotten that, Jacob. Thank you. I've never seen that show.
Hey, no problem.
I'm gonna not watch it. I'm gonna not sleep tonight.
fact,
I'm gonna watch Dinosaurs.
You know, who played the mom, back row right, was Jessica Walter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I believe Kevin Clash, who portrays Elmo on Sesame Street and Master Splinter in the 90s Ninja Turtles movies, was a number of various roles throughout the run of it. Because it was all puppets. It was Henson.
Well, I have to watch it now. I have to watch
it. It's a good one. Or don't. I think you'll be fine.
I did a show with Puppet. Did not know. It was called Crash and Bernstein. It was a kid's show. And I got cast in it. I auditioned for it. I had no idea what the show was. I auditioned for it to play like a doctor. And I go to the table read and I'm very confused because it sounded like a kid when I was doing the audition, and then there was an adult, like a 50-year-old adult male reading the part, and I was so confused as to what was going on. And then halfway through the thing, the guy was like, the showrunner was like, "You know that this is a puppet, right?" And I was like, "No, nobody told me that," because I didn't know what the show was. And I was like, "What's happening right now?" I felt so embarrassed. And then the casting director was embarrassed, and it was like, anyway, it was a puppet, and I didn't know when I got there, and I got the job, and I didn't know that it was a puppet. But it was amazing. It was really fun to work with the puppet.
Was the puppet Crash or was the puppet Bernstein?
Crash, right? Yeah,
okay.
Crash, I think.
And where is this show so that we can all watch it now? Is it on Disney Plus?
I wonder if it's a Disney show. It must be on Disney Plus. It must be.
Oh,
Crash.
wow.
It was a fun show, I think. Let me find out.
Well, we can find out later. Let's keep going.
Yeah, we'll pull that up. This is.
Why don't we let the audience Google that for us? All right. Seamus says it is on Disney.
It is on
on Perfect Strangers.
I know this.
Rocky was from what country?
I know this. Mipos. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Come on. I have to get this right. I have to. Yes! Come on. Come on, guys.
Can you do a Balky impression?
I have to have gotten up on this round.
Can you do a Balky impression?
I cannot. Oh, wait. No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can you, Jacob?
I haven't seen this show.
You haven't seen this show?
No, and until I looked this up, I mixed it up with Bosom Buddies.
You saw Dinosaurs but haven't seen Perfect Strangers?
Well, Dinosaurs came out when I was alive.
How old are you, Jacob?
I'm almost 33.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, were you about to find out that you're 25? Because that's weird.
Oh, does he get a point for that, Doug? Because he basically just called me old. That's fine. That's fine.
Because I also no, he does not get the point because I also have seen Perfect Strangers. And I will not be called old.
I just said I hadn't seen it. I didn't bring up the timing of anything. I've seen all of Tears. I've seen. Oh no, have I seen many of the? I've seen most of these other shows.
All right. All right.
We have a question. Going back to Crash and Bernstein. Shout out to Pizza has a question. Oh, that's not it. Were you a puppet?
I was not a puppet. I was a real life doctor of a puppet. I was treating a puppet.
What ailment did the puppet have?
I don't remember. There's no way I remember what was happening. Puppet. I barely knew I was treating a puppet. Now you're asking me what ailed. I have no idea. Zero.
I don't know how to tell you this. It's puppet meningitis.
All right. This is our, I think, last question.
This is the final question, and it's worth extra points. This is a 6-point question.
Apparently, this is a 6-point question.
Oh,
you need to arrange the 6 sitcoms referenced in these from fewest episodes to most
Dinosaurs.
episodes. I mean, we have.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, but each of these have been referenced in this round.
Okay. From few. Okay, so I'm going to start with Dinosaurs.
You think has the fewest?
Fewest.
Okay. Jacob, you need to write this down.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm doing it.
Okay, great.
And then I'm going to say Good Times.
Okay.
And then Perfect Strangers, which had a spin-off called Family Matters, but I'm assuming we're not counting the spin-offs.
That was a spin-off from Perfect Strangers?
It really was. He was.
Whoa.
So Jean-Marie Playton France was the elevator operator in the place where Cousin Larry and Balky worked. And that's how the spin-off happened.
Whoa.
They wanted to give her a show, and they were like, well, we'll just spin it off of yes, thank you. Okay, so I have Dinosaurs, Good Times, Perfect Strangers. Now this gets hard. Golden Three's Company was 7 years. Golden Girls was more, 6, 8. 6. Okay, I'm gonna go Golden Girls, Three's Company, Cheers.
All right. So, Jacob, will you read that back, what he said?
Yes. So, from fewest to most, we have Dinosaurs, Good Times, Perfect Strangers, Golden Girls, Three's Company, Cheers.
Yeah.
And now the big reveal. That is, you switched Three's Company and Golden Girls.
Oh, shit, I was so close.
You were so close.
Wow. I think he still gets most of the points.
Get a lot of those points.
That's 4 points. Yeah. Wow.
And oh my God, Golden Girls and Three's Company were so close. Guys, I killed this. The category that I was the worst at was about myself. It's really bad at. Oh my God.
This is amazing.
That's hard. Three's Company, Golden Girls. That was very, very tricky.
Yeah.
So Three's Company had a spin-off. Three's a Crowd. Cheers had Frasier.
Mm-hmm.
And Cheers had 2 spin-offs.
Yes. Wait. Oh, just the 10 of us. What? No, the Tortellis.
That's it. Yeah.
The Tortellis. Sorry.
Just
the 10 of us was a spin-off of Growing Pains. He was the coach. Coach Lubbock was the coach on Growing Pains, and then they spun off a show called Just the 10 of Us. I know way too much about this, guys. I could talk about this.
This could have been the whole game.
I could literally do this forever.
You know that you are also in TV. You could know more about your own career.
I know. I could know about my own
TV you're in.
I could know about my own. I watched a lot more TV when I was younger than I do now.
I see. I feel like having
that's why I know so much about dinosaurs.
So many kids really interrupts TV watching.
This was so much fun, guys. Okay, what was my score?
Let's read the final score, Jacob.
Total score. I will read the scores from lowest to highest. With the fewest points, I forgot that I was bumped up to 0 for the War of 1812 joke, so I'm at 0. Seamus is at 3. And Riz, your final score out of, it wouldn't be 21. It'd be 21 plus 5. 26 points. 13. Exactly 50%.
I think that's a win.
Wow.
I think that's a win, guys. I think that's a win.
I think with how well you did in that final round is the win right there.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
The Dinosaurs was sad.
But now you're going to go watch it. It's going to be great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. That was so much fun. I'm glad to be on your inaugural show of.
Thank you. And thank you to everybody who is live in our chats tonight, playing along with us. Jacob, let's give out some shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to members of the Super Trash TV crew. We got Jack Cunningman. We got Seamus Calder. We got Dawn Kedick. Oh my God. It's Donkey Dick.
What happened?
That's what Donkey Dick is? It's Donkey Dick?
Oh my God.
A funny name. That's what Donkey Dick means? I've been saying Dog Eat It for 2 years. Damn. This is embarrassing for me.
This is hilarious.
I've never said it out loud before.
We also have some other people. Joseph is here as well. Thank you for playing on the YouTube. Do we have anybody else on the YouTube?
No, we got Jesse's a cool guy. We got Shout Out to Pizza. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people tuning in. We greatly appreciate that. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, and to anyone who is not messaging us but is watching, thank you so much for being here. Riz, why don't you tell everybody if they would like to find you on Twitter and Instagram, where you're at?
I'm at Rizwan Manji on Instagram, and I'm at Riz_Manji on Twitter. And please watch The Peacemaker on HBO Max. That should be fun.
I assume everyone here has watched it. Will you be returning for season 2?
I don't know yet because he hasn't written it yet. But I didn't die in the show, so hopefully I'll be back. We'll see.
I'm personally, my personal hope is that you have a scene with Vigilante where you argue about who's better friends with Peacemaker.
Make a suggestion. I'm sure he'll write something.
I'll tweet it.
I love that. Jacob, where are you on the internet?
I am on Twitter and Instagram at Jacob S. Rubin, where it's mostly video game jokes. So that's your thing.
Amazing. I am at Yael Tygiel everywhere on the internet. That is YAELTYGIEL. If you are watching on YouTube, feel free to hit subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, definitely hit follow. That's the right one, the heart. Or you can subscribe, and I think that involves money. Do that on Twitch.
I think so too. Yeah. And on Super Trash TV, we got stuff happening all the time. We got D&D streams every Tuesday, Super Smash Brothers. We got a new trivia stream called One Up that I'll be hosting. That's super specific video game trivia. So tune in for that if you'd like video game trivia. And yeah, lots of other things. So just check out Super Trash TV. Also on the socials at Super Trash TV, wherever anything happens.
Awesome. Make sure if you would like to see more of Quiz Is Your Life, let us know who we should have on for our next show. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.